This is RegisteredNurseRN.com, and today we're going to make a video on public health nursing. Public health nurses have the great responsibility of caring for entire communities of people at once instead of one at a time, and they must be very experienced, educated, and skilled in order to be successful at providing healthcare services to so many people at once. And in this video, we're going to give a brief overview of the job description, the educational requirements, the salary, and the job outlook of public health nursing. So if you're interested in that, we hope this video helps you. First of all, public health nurses go into a community to provide healthcare services to those in need. They believe that health is affected by factors that include lifestyle, genetics, and environment. Public health nurses do not wait until patients come into hospitals and clinics to seek help for their illnesses. These professionals go into communities to prevent diseases and improve overall health. The services are especially beneficial to those who do not have health care, and they also provide services that include health screenings, preventative care, and health education. And some of their responsibilities include educating and servicing members of the community who are at risk for certain illnesses, monitoring the trends and risk factors for certain communities, informing those in the community about programs and services to improve the health of the community members, providing interventions that provide the greatest level of benefit for those in that community, designing and implementing education programs that target disease prevention, and working closely with local, federal, and state authorities to provide or to improve public's access to healthcare programs and services. And public health nurses provide most of their services in rural and low-income areas. They provide critical care services that include prenatal, child immunization, and well baby care. They also educate the elderly in ways to remain healthy. Public health nurses must be extremely experienced in recognizing health care crises, and they must have the ability to handle those situations appropriately. They also provide services in a variety of settings, including senior care centers, schools, local facilities, and so forth. Many may also work with the multidisciplinary team to provide services, or they may work alone. They may also work for nonprofit groups, community health centers, government agencies, and other organizations with the same beliefs about the importance of proper care. And as far as the educational requirements, they do require a great deal of specialized education and training, and those who have the greatest number of opportunities will typically earn their degree from an accredited institution of higher learning. A BSN degree will take you a little further than an ADN, but usually you'll start out with a BSN degree, and once you get your BSN degree or associate's degree in nursing, that's the 2 years degree, either one's fine. Then once you graduate from an accredited university with one of those degrees, you can sit for the NCLEX RN exam. That's the state board's test. And once you pass that, then you can go and become a public health nurse. And in most cases, you may get on-the-job training if you work for a specific agency or something like that. Usually, you don't have to get any additional certifications with this area of nursing. And if you do go back for a master's degree, that may increase your odds of getting like a supervisory position, but in most cases, it's not necessary to work as a public health nurse. Okay, now what about the salary? Well, the average annual salary for a public health nurse is about $51,000 per year. And you can earn a higher salary if you get more experience or if you obtain higher education or additional certifications. And that salary, can fluctuate. It could be lower or higher depending on, if you're entry level or if you're in a really small town or something like that. Or it can be higher if you work in a large city or if you're perhaps promoted through the years or something like that. So you definitely are going to earn a competitive salary as a public health nurse in most cases. As far as a job outlook, nursing in general is very fast growing right now. In fact, the Bureau of Labor Statistics cite nursing as one of the fastest growing of all occupations out there for the next decade or so. So if you're interested in a career in as a public health nurse or nursing in general, I'd like to invite you to stop by our website. It's RegisteredNurseRN.com, and we have a lot of free articles, resources. If you're a current nurse and you want to further your career, or if you're just a nursing student or interested in becoming a nurse, we have tons of articles to help answer questions, to point you in the right direction. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.